It's hard to believe because that ain't what, about
Good job, girl.
a mile and a half from 231 over to, or 2 miles to the next
To
strip.
475 east.
Yeah.
It's about a mile.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, it is after 8 o'clock. We are slow this morning. So everything's ready on the live stream?
Yes, sir.
Everybody wave? Hi. And ready for Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We have 2 items on our agenda this morning that I don't have a copy of. The first one, we're going to talk about road plan for 2026 and then Bridge 154. All right. Oh, Mr. Highway Guy, that's going to be a problem.
Mind if I shut that?
Yeah. I think the room's aired out for those of you.
We got the dead out.
Yep. We had a smell here this morning. We have to air the place out. Yeah. Yeah, if we close those windows so that we can hear
Yes.
when the semis go by. For those out there in the world, we do not have our ducks in a row.
I guess I'll get an agenda.
Grab me one way again.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate that. Didn't realize you was going to have to work this morning, did you?
That's the most he'll do all day.
All right. Clint, Robin, Clint. What do you got for us on a road plan? Our first attempt in 2026.
Well, there in front of you, I've created a list based on my travels
Okay?
and my many years in the county of the roads in each district that I feel are the greatest need for paving. It's a pretty comprehensive list. Obviously, we can't do every road on this list, but
Right.
I want to present it to you guys, and there are the choices as I see them.
Okay. Anything that stands out as the worst?
I know in District 1 and District 2, there are a few roads that have asterisks.
Okay? Ooh, one's got a double asterisk.
Yeah, double asterisks.
Ooh.
Serious stuff. Those are the roads basically that have been hurt considerably by the detour this year that we will definitely have to address in some way, shape, or form. I think paving will probably be the best way to do that.
To fix them.
Yeah, because most of them are past doing anything less than that.
Yeah. Keep going.
The only reason I don't have 325 north on there, simply we're going to have the grinder demonstration tomorrow and Thursday.
It's tomorrow and Thursday?
Tomorrow and Thursday, it's a 2-day demo.
25. What time?
He really didn't state a time. I assume he would be here in the morning to unload the tractor, and then we would travel to the job site. So I don't have an exact time.
Sorry about that.
Here, Christina.
You got extra?
Yeah, I do have extras.
Okay.
So it'll be afternoon?
I hope it'll be before noon.
So what was that last part? I'm sorry, that was Commissioner Elmer.
The grinder demonstration.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow and Thursday. It'll be a 2-day demo.
Oh, 2-day demo.
He's bringing 2 different machines
Okay,
to see what we like the best.
good.
And that'll be on 325 North, which is the Harris Road. And I thought that would be an ideal candidate to try that out on.
Yep. Is-
road is not on the list.
I was getting ready to say that road's not on that list
That's
anyway.
why it's not on this list,
Yep.
so.
Yep. So we're doing a grinding demonstration on 325.
Yes. And we'll have a grader there and a roller, steel drum roller to compact everything that was ground up.
Yeah, we got a hold of,
Is that road gonna be closed?
that's what,
It'll be closed while we're doing it, yeah.
Should we, do we
I'll try to contact him and tell him not to, or do we need to today?
contact
Today
who?
would be probably best, but I've never had any luck contacting him.
Oh, yeah. The owner of the triaxles that go up and down that road?
Yes. I've never had any luck contacting
Okay.
anybody there, so.
So we're gonna spend both days on 325 north?
Yes. He said we could probably do half a mile or so of that road.
Okay. Do we need any special, just a grader, that's it? No roller, no
Grader and steel drum roller.
steel drum
That's what
roller?
we'll have there.
Yep.
Then I can have a truck on hold if we do need to add any material to the road, you know, to level things up.
Okay. All right, so asterisks, what about District 2 asterisks? There's 2 or 3 there.
District 2 asterisks are,
So I asked about the Forest Hill to the water tower.
yep,
So do we own that?
we do. We start there basically at the culvert, north of the cemetery.
But that place is south of that.
Yeah, but I would rather do from there and go around to the water tower. That way it would be a complete job instead of patchwork.
But I'm saying that's not our,
That is ours right there.
Yeah, where the trucks are?
Yeah.
With the big hole on the right?
the big hole in the right, but you said it was the culvert. The
Well-
culvert's north of the cemetery.
South.
I mean, south of the
South
cemetery.
of Kiteley Road, there's a.
Oh,
that bridge.
South of Kiteley
Yeah,
Road.
it's not a bridge, but it's a small structure,
Okay,
and that's where we start in.
okay.
And that road's,
I thought there's another one, a little one, just
yeah, there's one.
south of the cemetery.
Yes,
That's the one I thought you were talking about.
no.
So the county county's responsible for all the road in front of Forest Hill Cemetery?
Yes, yeah, we checked on GIS yesterday.
Okay,
and
okay.
That is ours.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because that's another one that triaxles have destroyed.
Yep, there's that. I feel Houck Road, is showing a lot of stress. It's got some really bad spots on it. Coming north out of town, up to 200 north. And 200 north also. All of 200 north is not, probably warranted to pave. I feel like from, Crow's Bridge Road where it meets 200 north, go west up to 25, I think it's 25 east. And that's about 1 3/4 miles. I think that would be a good candidate, for paving, because there's a lot of bad spots on the road that we've patched, but patching's not gonna do the trick for the long term.
Yeah.
So I feel like the ones that have been,
So it looks like a lot of these roads that are destroyed are,
Because of
have a
construction.
common theme to them.
yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, those roads are in bad enough shape, they've been tore up enough that I don't feel that we can pass them up on next year's paving list.
Okay. Well, Commissioner Helmer's on his way here. He called me and he'll be here in a few, so we'll wait for District 3 or, he didn't have any asterisks on District 3.
No after.
He's got the smoothest gravel roads too. I was down there over the weekend and drove on their
Yeah?
gravel road. Yeah. Even Betsy made a comment. She goes, "How come you don't have them like that?" So, oh,
Cause you switched the grader, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
So then if we go to page 4, which is chip and seal for 2026,
Yep. I want to give you some choices. There's well over 50 50 miles right there that you're looking at.
And how many do you think we can budget for of those 50 miles?
Depends on what we pay. They have a direct connection to each other.
How many miles did we chip and seal this year?
12 miles, which is a pretty short year. for chip
Right,
seal.
right. Normally we don't do, we do more than that, but.
Yeah, yeah. We have done up to 60 miles of chip seal, but that's doing very little paving.
So, are we officially done with double chip and seal?
As far as
Ever doing it again?
laying the millings and that type of thing,
Yep.
I feel like we probably should be. I mean,
Because we have millings,
we do have millings.
but how much?
There's a dead end at Reelsville that we ditched and put all the new drainage in last year
Okay?
with the intent of using the millings this year to give them a new road surface. And that would entail laying 3 to 4 inches of millings, compacting, and then do a double chip seal on that. On the dead end, I think it'd be fine.
Okay?
But we're kind of running out of time, and our bituminous fund is getting down to the
Nitty
narrow.
gritty? Yeah. So that's something, that's that 800 south?
Yes, yes.
So that's a candidate to double chip and seal
I
next year?
definitely would like to do
With
that,
millings?
just for the simple fact that that's why we prepped it last year in order to do it this year, but I don't know that's in the cards this year to get done.
Okay. And that'll use most of the pile that you have?
A fair amount of it, it's 4/10 of a mile.
Okay.
We've probably got enough of a pile, well,
Have they been,
we have some really good millings and we have some really bad millings.
okay, I was gonna say, because I was gonna say, have they been
Yeah.
run through the machine?
No.
None of them
The
have.
really good millings, I think we could go ahead and use just like they are.
Okay.
Because they came in really fine, and those would be a really good choice to use, because they were dark and they still got a decent amount of oil in them that we could benefit from.
Okay.
But I wouldn't wanna use a whole pile for a road, because I think it'd just be too inconsistent, and the end result wouldn't be what we want.
All right. Anybody have questions? When Tom gets here, we'll do a little recap of, especially on District 3. So, do we want to talk about Bridge 154?
Sure, why not?
Before, real quick, sorry. Do we have, so our community crossings is cut to $1 million, right? This coming year?
Correct.
Okay, so we have to apply this
October.
year, right? So when do we need this number pared down for community crossings?
I really need it next week because I have to get traffic counts and traffic accidents to put in for the community crossings the 1st of October.
So what roads you got on here for community crossings?
There we go. Good question.
I didn't earmark any roads for community crossings until I spoke with you guys, and you saw the list. I know Andy and I had talked about a road, in his district, 600 East,
Okay,
but that would take up 4.8 miles.
okay,
Based on the money we're gonna get, I figure we can do just right about 8 miles with the community crossings money.
okay, so 600 east, 4.8 miles, from 900 north to 236.
Yes.
You must not have taken your feed truck down that lately.
Guess not. What,
It's, you go west of, New Maysville to the Blacktop and go north.
does that Nyer live on that?
That'd be where Don Jeffries used to to look.
Oh, Don, okay, I'm sorry, I went east, you gotta go west.
Yeah, goes past Winings and
Yep, yep.
across the big walnut.
Okay, is that a good candidate for community crossings because it ties into a state road and all
I feel
fits the
like it is.
criteria, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Another one I had, in District Two,
Halk Road?
well, we could do Houck Road
Or what about 200?
in District Two, or, another road is extremely highly traveled would be 250 East, which would be the Edgewood Lake Road.
yeah.
It carries a lot of traffic out the airport road from the factories to and from.
Good morning. Okay, the 250 east,
Yeah, that would be the Edgewood Lake Road, from where we take up from, 240 down to Airport Road.
okay. We're going through which roads we would think would be good for community crossings. So District 1 there would be 600 east, which is 4.8 miles. District 2 would be 250 east, the very first one.
We don't have none for you.
Indian District 3?
I feel like,
Didn't we vote on that before you got here?
based on the list in Tom's area, probably the two I feel that are probably in the greatest need, or not so much greatest need, but would be good candidates for, community crossings, would be, 10 East, which is south of 1000 south of Burma Road, and it goes down to, goes south past the golf course road down to Price Bottoms. That's, that road carries quite a bit of traffic.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. And then probably the next candidate, if you want a second choice, would be 750 East, which would be the Quincy Road from, State Road 42 to 1300 South. Either one of those, I think, would be money well spent.
Especially when Owen County just did their part, so.
They did their perk on 1300.
If we do that one, it's at 8.6.
According to Robin's figures, the roads we just mentioned would add up to 8.6 miles. So that would be,
If we did 600 east, 250 east, and 10 east, we're gonna be right at 8.6 miles.
Which,
is in the ballpark.
okay, okay, all right.
But if you-
Well, so Robin needs to know about next week what we're putting in for community crossings. Because they've moved all the timelines up. So it's kind of what we're talking about. So Robin, you're saying if in District 1, we take 600 east, 4.8 miles,
Yep,
and in District 2, if we take 250 east, 1.6 miles,
yep.
in District 3,
I took the 250 east, the first one, puts us at 8.6.
okay,
Oh, wait, yeah,
Where?
that's right. Cause it was 2.2.
that puts it at 6 something, right?
4.8, 1.6, and 2.2 is 8.6.
Okay, which would be 10 east.
Yes.
All right. Gentlemen, do we have any thoughts about that?
I have been on 10 East down there. It is pretty rough.
Okay. Hearing none, do we think that's a good idea? Those three?
You want me to make a motion?
So, Well, I don't.
Or we don't need one, do we?
a motion, do we? No. No, we just nod our head. Yeah, the camera can see us nod our head, okay. I was just making sure. What? All right,
So then what it leaves us?
Depending on the money that we're gonna have for in-house paving, we see what money we have, and then we can match the miles to the money.
What do we do this year? I mean, how many miles did you do this year?
Oh,
I forget.
just shy of 12 miles.
you said, Robin, 8.5 or 8.6, somewhere in there?
Yeah, that comes out to 8.6.
Okay,
I think on that other part, we do need to fix the, by the cemetery down here. And, 200 north.
Is
They got-
pipeline gonna help at all in fixing that road? They did a lot of damage to it.
People aren't big on helping out.
I didn't hear what you said.
The pipeline.
Oh, the pipeline that's running the gas line across? Well, I'm not so sure they're the ones tore up the road.
Well,
Yeah,
It's all the ones hauling the crap to Butler's.
yeah, the pipeline
They
was
filled that whole
underground.
valley in with
They
junk.
had a lot of trucks going in there though.
Man, there's a lot. And all that city construction, that's what that is.
Yeah.
did they ever, the road, oh my God, that Kenny Fran lives on?
Oh, it's on here, 225 east from, I think, 25 north to 100.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember.
We
the
probably
road.
ought to circle back around with Reeve Riley, because we had a verbal agreement with him.
We did have verbal, and then our lot's empty now.
Yeah,
They fled town.
so they're hoping we forgot.
Oh, that was Kreider.
That was correct.
Or Kreider.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
said Reeve, yeah, Kreider,
Yeah.
so. All right. Tom, you wanna tell him, talk about the demonstration?
Oh, tomorrow and Thursday, we're gonna have the grinder that we've been discussing. That'd be a 2-day demonstration on, and I figured 325 north would be a good candidate for that demo.
What time?
I'm not sure at the time yet. He's coming from Iowa, so, he's gonna show up at the highway garage and we'll unload the equipment, and then we'll load the equipment up there.
Okay.
So, as soon as I find out a timeline, I'll definitely let you know, if you can, narrow that down for me a little bit.
All right, what else do we need to talk about on these roads, anything?
I'd say 200 north. Because they tore that up too, with their detours.
Oh, they definitely tore it up.
Yeah.
And Halk Road.
Yep.
I mean, Halk was really, really good until
Until,
all this all down here.
Well, the patching did pretty good though.
we've tried to keep them patched up as best we can under the condition they are, but
Robin, when do you think we'll have dollar amounts that are available?
As soon as I get the budget,
Okay, as soon as all that gets approved?
yes.
Yeah. All right. So we'll circle back on all that later in the fall, or
yeah.
what ditching, because you need to figure out ditching too.
Mhm.
Have you done any ditching for next year? Of
Not
course,
yet.
you can't because you don't know what roads we're gonna do.
Any road's gonna benefit from ditching, but I
Right.
just soon do the ones that we're gonna work on, get those out of the way.
Remind me again, if let's say we pick a road to ditch for paving, and all of the driveway pipes on that road, if they're bad, do we replace them?
If they need replaced,
Okay,
when
Alright.
we're gonna resurface the road, if we're going through doing the drainage work,
yep,
we will replace the pipes.
okay, that was a breakfast question a few
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah, road pipes and driveway pipes as well.
Okay, all right. Because otherwise, if if you have a driveway pipe that's collapsed, then it's up to you to replace it yourself
Yeah.
as the homeowner.
Ordinarily, the
Or
homeowner,
landowner.
it's the homeowner or landowner's
Yep.
responsibility
Okay.
to keep their pipes in order.
All right. Tom, one thing that, in District 3, the 800 south down there, the Roseville dead end, Clint talked about taking the millings that are left at the highway and putting down millings and doing a double chip and seal on that.
Okay.
So,
The intent was to do it this year, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it this year.
It's gonna be 90 next week.
And I got 2.2 miles of blacktop I need to do up north too.
are they about done? Was it 236, 231 bridge?
And Andy and I talked about this yesterday. I've been up there a few times on 1200 north. There's little to no traffic.
Okay,
I think they're using 1100.
Yeah, they're coming down, the farmers are not going across that rough part, so they're coming down to Tollgate Road and going over to the Bainbridge to Roachdale Road. Or if they're coming from the south up 231, they're just taking 236 into Bainbridge, then going north.
So I think we could probably go ahead and pave it.
Go ahead and pave it,
as soon
be
as
done.
we-
Okay.
As soon as we can.
Then when you get it done, then they'll start driving on
Then
it.
they'll start driving on it.
yeah, you're right.
But based on what the state told me, it's only gonna be for a couple of weeks, so, because
But they've been working on it for 2 weeks now, so.
yeah, so they said a month, but I'm sure it'll be 6 weeks.
All right, we ready to move on?
Sure.
Bridge 154. Robin, are you happy with the information you got?
Yeah, we asked for 2 proposals on, to estimate what it was gonna take to do the geotech, the hydraulics, the bridge design. We got 2 bids back, one at $158,500, one at $160,300. That's what the 2 proposals are to
What
give
was
us a
them again?
design.
I'm slow this morning.
158,500
Yeah.
and 161,300.
Okay.
So we need
Well,
to
the
decide.
good news is they're really close.
Very close. And
We've done everything we could to make sure they were apples to apples.
Yep. And they're
They-
definitely apples to apples?
yes,
So this is for all the permits
it would be for the
and all
permitting,
that and.
the hydraulic
design.
study, the
Yep.
utility coordination, asbestos testing, for them to do the design of the bridge and then to send it out to be bid on.
So,
Do we have this money in this year's budget to pay for?
We could take it out of the bridge fund, which is something we need to talk about. We haven't got the 600,000 from the, interest. We need that money, and then the 500 from edit money, and that would pay for
Okay.
this. It's gonna pay for the bridges that we're doing this year also.
All right.
So that was,
Those are 2 items that we decided to wait till later on in the year, right, to do the additionals? Okay.
It accumulates and you get that money
Yep,
monthly.
yep. So
Those were
so
all-
you're telling us it's time to make
That-
the additionals?
it was gonna be in the commissioners meeting on Monday, yes. We were,
How much do you want the additional for?
both, I'd like to go ahead and have the full amount for both. One was 600,000 for the interest money, and the edit money was 500,000. Because we're working on 123 currently, so I'll have to pay for it. I'll have to pay for 22 and 23, the, box culverts. And then I would like to pay for this design, and then the work on 191, and that should cover that this year.
Okay. Okay, so, back to 154. So do we need to bring up those additionals for Monday's meeting, or we put it in for today and then you'll submit
I'll submit them for October's meeting.
October's meeting? Okay, so then they'll be submitted for October's meeting. Okay.
Thank you, Christina.
Okay, so Bridge 154. We have the first bid come in at 158,500. And who is that from?
United Consulting.
United Consulting. Okay?
I didn't know if I could say the name, sorry.
Well, I mean, we gotta, if we're gonna go forward, we have to make a motion and approve. And 161,300, who is that from?
HWC.
HWC. Okay,
I'll make the motion to accept United's bid at $158,500.
okay, I'll second that.
I'll make it unanimous.
Jim, are we perfectly good with two bids?
That's all came in.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, but that's part of this on-call thing, right? We had everybody give us
Right.
on-call agreements,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, sure, no, you're fine.
Okay, I just wanna make sure we're doing it correctly. So, all right. We happen to have someone from United here today. So, thoughts of when they could get started?
I think the schedule we had is starting in October and getting it in June of next year.
Okay. All right, cool.
They did give us a timeline that I can share with everyone on
Okay.
when they thought,
Everything would be in.
yeah.
Got it.
So we haven't even got a really an estimate on what's gonna cost to fix that bridge, and really,
We did put together an estimate.
They had estimated 100,000 and you had estimated right at 1 million,
Well,
right?
no,
No.
yeah, 800.
800.
800, so 800 to 1 million?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
that's including 158,000, or is
No, that's gonna be the construction cost.
you don't get no blacktop roads next year, you're getting
I'm
a
getting
$1 million
a $1 million bridge. Gotcha. Well, what good's a blacktop road gonna do me if you can't cross the bridge, right?
Exactly.
We need to sit down and figure the commission, this is the commissioners, we need to sit down and go over the requests we want for the council for next year for bridge money. To try to, if we're gonna stay on the same, I mean, some of that is set in stone, the wheel tax stuff and all that, but there's others that, you know, just like the interest money. I do know, the treasurer, we got, I don't have exact numbers, but, the interest rate from the banks has been upped. So that means hopefully next year we'll get in some more interest money. So we need to sit down and figure out, so we can start planning for next year's bridges and what we wanna do, so. What else you got for us?
Speaking of bridges,
Speaking of bridges,
We would like to do, like a design bundle that we've talked about.
Yep.
Say this many and have the engineering team say, okay, they'll send out bids for this many bridges as a design bundle.
okay,
We would need to decide which bridges we want to do, in close proximity, so they all may be in one district this year, one district next year. So we would like to send out proposals to get
okay,
bid bundles, designs, but we kinda need a little bit of an idea of which bridges we're gonna work with,
okay.
which is something we would need
All
to
right.
discuss with you guys.
Two ways to approach that. My opinion only. Two ways to approach. The three of us decide what bridges we think. The problem is, how does that fit, if, let's say we have $3 million for bridges next year, whatever the number is, 2 million, 3 million. How do we know what bridges, how many bridges we can fit in that number? Is that, or am I thinking out the wrong way? Versus,
Like traffic count or something like that.
yeah, or do we, we have several on-call agreements, do we get with those firms, all of them, and say, hey, look, we need to know, we have X number of dollars for next year, what's it gonna cost us to put a bridge bundle together? I don't know the right way to go about it. I guess I'm looking for, Andy, Tom, do you have, what's your thoughts of how do we go about this?
I think we just need to kind of approach, I mean, I don't know, I would approach it kind of like we did this year, just find out which ones that really need it the worst and go from there until we get our worst, that's bad language.
Try to knock off the worst bridges we have?
You're right, first, and then maybe start the bundling part where they don't have to move around so much.
Kinda like on the paving, we match the miles to the money, we'll match the bridges to the money.
Yeah.
And then go off the list.
I mean, basically up north, I mean, other than the one on the county line, which we know it's gonna cost millions to do it, the Iron Bridge.
Yeah.
But other than it, basically, the worst and upper is on 1,000 south, that culvert, or that little bridge, right?
38.
I'm gonna do a hydraulic study on that. I think we can replace that bridge with a culvert pipe, with an arch pipe, and we'll just take it off the bridge inventory.
Okay.
So I'm working on that as we speak.
We actually have that on our list to do this year.
Oh, okay,
I did it,
so we must save money somewhere.
Yeah.
well, I'm counting on her putting those, her putting those additionals in. I'm not lying. So I did do like a 5-year study structure thing based on what we have currently as the bridges that need worked on, as what Andy's saying. We know we're doing 133, 191, 122, 123, and 124. Those are all being done this year, so those are in the top half. Then I put money in for the design of 154, replacement of 38, and then I did put 100,000 down in to do a design bundle this year, but we can wait till next year. At the end of the year, we would have like $400,000 left to roll into next year's fund. We could replace 154, work on 92, 95, and 211. So we would get 4 bridges next year. The gray highlighted are estimated costs, so we'll have to find out for sure the estimates on based on what we've paid this year so far. And the pricing of solid, the annual bids and stuff.
Yeah. Since we have 2 firms, what's your thought of how we go about?
Bundling.
Yeah, or how do we even go about this? He got a phone call.
Yeah.
I think you could do it similar to what we've been talking about a little bit is, pick it and have a selection criteria on maximizing your budget. So you would put 8 or 10 bridges in there and bid them and be able to select different contractors that are delivering construction that maximizes your budget.
So, okay. This is something we need to figure out sooner than later, correct? As always? When you say sooner than later, is this something we need to figure out next month?
Well, it wouldn't hurt for the 2026 budget. I just went off of the bridges that were on the top of the list.
That list that we had.
And they're also the ones that are, some of them are on the ones that are twice a year, because inspection for twice a year, because they need work done. So they will also come off the twice a years.
Yeah.
Once we fix them, which will save on our
Yeah.
bridge inspection.
Speaking of bridge inspections, isn't this the last year?
Yes,
So what does that process start,
October.
that we start for the
We
next 4 years?
Send out
Okay.
RFPs.
Okay. All right. Got you. All right. have anything else to discuss? Anybody in the audience have anything else they wanna discuss? Just living it, aren't we? Here in Putnam County.
We do have bridge work going on,
We do.
so.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, real quick, the contractor we hired to put in the E&H bridge down south. This is the first time they've done it.
Yes,
And E&H said that they would be by their side.
yep.
Are they by their side?
Well, it's tear out right now.
Okay, so tear out's going right now.
The bridge package should show up, I believe, the 15th of this month.
Okay.
And,
That's what they said.
and Mike said that, the guy with E&H, he assured us that he would be on site because it would benefit all of us if he was on site, and make sure that his product was doing
Tremendously
correctly.
benefit.
Yep.
I'm not saying the company that we hired, they're
Right.
fine, but if they've never done this type of installation before,
Training is,
yes, that would be tremendous, that if they were by
They can
their side to help
cut their
them.
teeth on this smaller bridge, and they'll be ready for the next bridge.
Right, right.
Yep.
Yes, because their construction cost was considerably less than anybody else that bid, which is a great thing and a little bit of a scary thing,
I agree.
so. But I have full confidence, that's for sure. All right, nobody else has anything else? Nobody else has anything else? There's a self-put kicking in there. Tom? Andy?
No.
Christina, Jim? Jim, you were awkwardly quiet today.
About that too, but
Awkwardly quiet.
I don't know.
How is
We
that?
have to go to the commissioners meeting.
Oh, I got one question.
But we need to, I think it has to be approved. They're the only ones that can.
Yes,
approve
Andy,
it.
what you got?
Like on Bridge 38, it says design 15,000, supply 15,000, but the hydraulics cost $30,000 to do, or is that all?
The
together?
hydraulics are 15,
Okay, all right. So the total cost is 30,000 to
Should
do
be,
this?
yes.
Okay,
and the culvert would be really, we think around 9, but I'm
right, okay.
just going a little on the high side.
Well, that's a lot cheaper than what we had planned for it to be.
Well, yeah,
As
if
soon
we
as I
can
do the
make it,
hydraulic study, I'll know what I can put in,
Yeah,
and then I'll see what that cost is.
Okay, so when are you wanting to do a hydraulic study, this year?
Yeah, like, I'm gonna call the guy today.
Okay, so is that, do we bid that, or is that a professional
No,
service?
that's basically just, he comes with putting a pipe in, you know, you can do a hydraulic study pretty much anyway or anytime you want, I think.
Okay. Got it. Well, hearing no other issues?
yeah, Clint and I
What?
sent you an email. This is a different subject though, about one of our employees needed an extended leave. Did any of you guys read it? 'Cause
I
we-
did,
When did you send the email?
last week.
Oh, that email. I thought you were talking about yesterday or today. Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't,
We would
this device thing, I try to stay away from it.
gratefully like you guys to approve it. I mean, he is using his PTO, but
Yes.
unfortunately, he is seeing the doctor twice a week.
Yes.
So he uses his PTO. He did exhaust all his FMLA when he had the 2 hip surgeries.
Yep.
But he is a very good employee, works hard, comes to work. So we need you guys to, address that in Monday's commissioners meeting to approve his extended leave.
All right.
Or can you do it today?
Are we
Okay.
allowed to do that today? Okay, and we leave out the name?
About the name.
Yeah,
We have
it's,
we have a letter from the employee, you guys can read over.
This is what we got sent to us. too.
yes,
Yeah.
I sent that
Yeah.
to you guys.
Yep. Yes, I'm sorry, Robin, I thought it was something you sent
Oh,
like
it's
yesterday or
okay.
today, last night. So,
I'm moving,
Lonnie Morgan.
yep, Tom makes a motion that we,
extend the
Extend
leave.
the leave.
yep,
Second.
for insert number, yep, Andy seconded it, and I'll
Do
make
you
it
guys need to
unanimous.
sign that so we can give it to Christina?
Oh, is
Just-
that what you need?
I don't know,
You
I'm
need to
just
sign?
asking.
Make a motion, I mean, we can put a memo,
Okay,
I'll let Tara know.
we can make a memo to put just in your personnel.
okay, I just wanted to make sure whatever you needed.
Okay.
And Clint went over that, the MOU from Greencastle on the County Road,
Yes,
and the only issue he saw was, I think,
231, we paved from the visitor parking lot west to Cemetery Road. And then they were thinking about apparently the county owning a section from 231 to the jail, which we don't.
We don't, we talked about that last.
And that was the only two things that I saw in there that,
Here we go
that
again.
raised a red flag.
Well,
And it's owned by McClure's.
what I'll do is I'll send it over.
What?
with the
Really?
suggestions.
So they could close that road if they wanted to?
Interesting.
They said that.
Is that real?
I can't, because that road was there before McClure's was there.
Yes, it was. You're right. That road was there. All right. For the fourth time, are we good? Motion to adjourn. Second? There you go. Thank you, everyone. I am happy that we are moving forward on
As
these
are we.
bridges, you know what I mean? No, I mean, we've just set for
It
kicking
feels
the
good to
can
actually-
down the road and talking about
We'll get